I don't have a formal introduction, but this is Paul.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks very much. I appreciate your taking some time and coming. And for me, it was bittersweet driving up today because it has been 40 plus years since I've actually been to Plymouth. It's evolved and changed also. Certainly, I think I was the token gay person here out of 1800. Or at least my gaydar didn't go off on anything else. But of course, when you're 17, which is what I was when I started, it sometimes hasn't been quite adjusted to pick up on those things. Plymouth sits at the beginning of that range, a small town which had a bustling main street and an old-fashioned movie theater. I said very little during the hour's drive. I sat quietly in the back seat of my parents' car. My thoughts elsewhere. I was vaguely aware of the radio being on and a conversation between my mom and dad. I didn't say much. I watched the scenery that I was all too familiar with race by and noted how gray and drab the day seemed. January in New Hampshire can be like that. It even looked as though it might snow. My emotions were in turmoil, but I was careful to not expose them or to voice my feelings about yet another college venture. And the notions and ideas I had come out when I was 9. I had announced at Thanksgiving dinner that I was going to marry my best friend Kevin. Because at that age, as far as I was concerned, sex wasn't in the equation. It was just we got along. We could finish one another's sentences around him. If I suddenly launched into California, Here I Come, and did an imitation of, Al Jolson or something, he didn't laugh. He encouraged it. He said, great, now throw in a little tap dance. So I thought all you had to do was be comfortable with someone, and that was what made for a good relationship. Well, that Thanksgiving dinner, my father, in mid-slicing of the turkey, stopped, put it down, left the room. My mother started crying. My sister went under the table for some reason. I still don't know why. Maybe afraid to look at me. And I sat there, and I just helped myself to everything and had my meal. But that was the kind of response. And again, this was in the 1960s. But I'm just so incredibly moved and impressed with what I've seen here today, and the opportunity to be gay and to talk about being gay and to bond with people and to share experiences and to not have there be a judgmental, hovering over, virtually everything, which we did have, and again I write about that in the book, and I was very thrilled about that. But I received a couple of thousand letters and emails from a lot of young gay people who were grateful for some of the information I shared. As a gay man, I am not going to be having really children that I anticipate to carry, to pass a legacy on to. But I'm hoping that the book will pass some kind of a legacy along that'll maybe help people to understand you need to follow your dreams, not the dreams that your parents tell you you have to have, not the dreams that even well-meaning guidance counselors tell you you should do. You need to, what's in your heart, what you feel, where you need to go. Don't wake up when you're 80 or 85 saying, why didn't I try that? Why didn't I do that? Because then it's too late to. And even if you try it and fail at it, it's better to have done that and known that you made the effort than not to do it at all. And surround yourself with people who will encourage and accept that you want to not be pigeonholed into one little place, but to be able to spread your wings and do many different things.